Okay, welcome to Ego 501 section 2. Most probably this is week 8. This week what we're going to do, we'll do a little revisit of markets, the assumptions which we have discussed throughout the whole semester, but today we'll discuss in a little bit more depth, and then we'll look at one market which is monopolistic competition. After that we'll discuss why we are not looking at monopoly, and then what other markets we'll look into. So let's get the slides ready. Can you see the slides?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, lovely. So if you have any problems, just give me a question, Buzz. So basically, we are going to look at monopolistic competition, but before that, we'll just look at some basic assumptions. Okay, have I discussed commodity markets and matching markets before?
Yes, sir.
I have. Okay, lovely. This one won't take too much time. Okay, have I discussed relevant market, concentrated market, fragmented market, and consolidated market?
No, sir.
No,
Okay,
sir.
so this one we have to do again. Substitutes and complements, we know. Entry, exit, we know. Power of buyers, okay, okay, all right. So first of all, we are very familiar with the left side of the slide over here. These are the assumptions of pure competition. Okay, now let me put the slides off. One thing is competition, another thing is pure competition. Okay, suppose we have 4 telcos, as we have Grameenphone, Robi, Banglalink, and Teletalk. So these 4, let's assume just for sake of argument that each has 25% market share. Isn't this a highly competitive market?
Yes, sir.
There's 4 telcos in Bangladesh, and just for sake of argument, we assume that each one has 25% market share. So there's serious competition here. But what economists start off with is, they start off with the concept of pure competition. Although there's competition here between the 4 telcos, 2 telcos can easily merge and make their market share 50%. For example, Teletalk and Banglalink, they merge and they make their market share 50%. Then this market will become a monopolized market. One firm will have undue market power over the others. So the question is, what is pure competition? Pure competition means nobody has any significant market share by which they can influence the market. Let me repeat myself. Nobody has significant market share by which they can influence the market. We've talked about this type of market many times before, and that is that when there are many buyers and many sellers. Okay, we've gone through these assumptions many times, Tana?
Yes, sir.
So I think we don't need to go through them because we'll just be wasting time. So basic thing is, if everybody is selling an identical item like bananas, there's many buyers and many sellers where they cannot collude. So what happens? A single seller in the total market is insignificant. A single buyer in the total market is also insignificant. So what happens? Ultimately, the price of the commodity is determined by market demand and market supply. It is not influenced by any decision by the buyers or any decision by the sellers. Now, the moment we assume that this is the case, then we have what is known as a commodity market. We have already discussed what a commodity market is. Commodity market means people don't distinguish between 2 products. So if there are 2 pens, it doesn't matter whether this pen was made by seller A or seller B. As long as it's a pen to me, I buy. This is the first implication of a commodity market. Then what is a matching market? A matching market is when want to trade, say, kidneys, even though the kidney of the recipient and the donor, both of them have to match. Otherwise, you cannot buy. Okay, so the first thing is that under perfect competition, it's a commodity market. Like we said, each unit is identical. Otherwise, it would have been differentiated. Each unit sells at the same price. Why? Because nobody can influence the market price. And finally, market forces determine outcome, which we just said. And then these things I've written again for no reason anyhow. So in a commodity market, buyers and sellers transact a standardized good. Okay, buyers and sellers do not need to know each other or any other features. Matching markets is when buyers and sellers meet certain conditions. Will BRAC University admit anybody into their university? Any student who
No.
definitely not, because BRAC University, like any other university, has an admission test. Based on that admission test, they choose this person is suitable for us, so we take this person. That's a matching market. Okay, when you employ somebody, if you're an employer, so when you're taking an interview, that's also a matching market. The two candidates will never be the same. So what happens if this candidate can this candidate match my requirements, then I employ that person. So under perfect competition, we don't have matching markets. Okay, another way we can define markets is by the number of sellers. This is the way that we are going to do. Okay, sellers. Okay. So monopoly means there's one seller. We are not interested in this type of market because by and large, the private sector is never allowed to become a monopoly in any country. So what monopolies we do see in every country are usually state monopolies. For example, the water supply, okay, roads and highways. These things are in the context of Bangladesh. These are not given to the free market. The government decides, makes these decisions on behalf of the society. So we are not interested in that type of market. We will be interested in another one type of market, which is called duopoly, two sellers. How that arises, we'll look at the next class. A loose form of duopoly is known as oligopoly. Few sellers, but not too many. Then there's, okay. Acha, these are two concepts that we haven't discussed. Acha, relevant market and hoche amader concentrated market. How many grocery shops are there in Dhaka city? Hundreds. No grocery shop on its own can influence the outcome of Dhaka city market, right?
Yes, sir.
But each grocery shop, if it is a neighborhood shop, exercises a monopoly within the neighborhood. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So what happens is the grocery shop, if we define the grocery shop as a grocery shop in entire Dhaka city, it is pure competition. That single grocery shop cannot influence the market outcome of Dhaka city. But if we define the grocery shop as a grocery shop within a in a neighborhood, that grocery shop definitely charges each and every item a little bit more than a super shop. Why? Because as a buyer, I will sometimes I will give importance to convenience. Since it is in my neighborhood, I don't have to walk, especially not in this lockdown. In the lockdown, I'm not allowed to walk, so I go to the grocery shop and I buy my food or whatever, my medicine or whatever. So that's why the first thing that we want to know is what is the relevant market. Relevant market means how big is the power, the influence of that firm. If the influence is very much effective in a small area, then the grocery shop can become a local monopoly. The reason why I'm saying this is when we use the word monopoly, we tend to think that monopoly is something very big like Dhaka Wasa, like Bangladesh Bank, like our military armed forces. No, local monopoly means anybody who is a single seller or exercises significant market power within their relevant market. এবার বোঝা গেছে? You got it now?
Sir,
Can you repeat it again?
Let me show the slides then. I'll repeat it again, no problem. AJ, the grocery in your neighborhood has market power in the neighborhood, right? Why? In Dhaka city, the grocery shop doesn't have any market power, but in your neighborhood, why does it have market power? Because of convenience for the buyer, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Maybe there is the only single one. That's why they.
Or even there may be 2 or 3. That doesn't matter. But what happens? This single neighborhood grocery shop, it will charge everything a little bit 10%, 15% more than the market. But can you go to the market at 10 o'clock in the night? You can't. In the lockdown, can you go? You can't. So what happens is the neighborhood, if we define grocery shops in Dhaka city, then the neighborhood grocery shop has no market power at all. But in its relevant market, which is the neighborhood, it exercises market power because of its geographical location, right?
Yes, sir.
স্যার
Uh-huh.
স্যার বাসার কাছাকাছি গ্রোসারি শপ যেগুলো ওগুলো তো স্যার আবার অনেক সময় দাম কম রাখে
দাম কম রাখতে পারে কিন্তু মানে নরমালি what would you
খাতির
expect?
করে স্যার
না
No, wait.
খাতির করে ঠিকই, কিন্তু ঘটনা হচ্ছে যে because of its geographical location, it can exercise market power at 10 o'clock in the night, right?
Sir, it does. There is a vegetable shop
They have to.
near our house, and he always charge more price than the market price.
But you're not arguing, are you?
No, sir, because there is less options right now available. Safer, less option.
Safer, less, plus holo time এর একটা ব্যাপার আছে. For example, if you need to buy some grocery at 10 o'clock in the night,
Yeah.
so what will you do? You can't go to new market, it's closed. Okay, so the relevant market is, what is the relevant market? In what context is the particular farm operating? That will determine its market power. Okay, acha, এখন let me tell you a joke. তোমাদের প্রত্যেকের অফিসে বস আছে না? Don't you have a
Yes,
boss
sir.
in your house, office?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Acha, in the relevant market in your office, the boss, if it's a man, he must be a lion, right? খুব চিল্লাচিল্লি করে না?
No, sir.
ও করে না, so that's nice. Okay, but at home, that boss might be a little cat. তাই না?
হতে পারে স্যার
হতে
Yes,
পারে,
sir.
এটা হওয়ার একটা যথেষ্ট সম্ভাবনাও আছে, হ্যাঁ? So the thing is, this same gentleman in the office might be very powerful, but once he goes home, he's powerless. So the thing is, in what context is the farm operating? And that is the relevant market. Next one is very easy. The definition to দেখলে বোঝা যাবে। আচ্ছা, concentrated market হচ্ছে, okay. How many of you are familiar with Shatmojid Road in Dhanmondi?
Me.
Okay, you are. আমি এটা বলছি because I live in Elephant Road. In Shatmojid Road, if you start from Shimanto Square and you go up to say Lalmatia, 27 number intersection, you will find lots of departmental stores in this entire line. Okay, but it's a concentrated market. Why? In this particular geographical location, you can identify three big departmental stores. One, at the south, you can identify Agora. In the middle, you can identify United Group. And at the end of 27 number, or just before that, you can identify Shopno.
Meena Bajar.
And Meena Bajar, right? Meena Bajar and Shopno is together. So in this entire road, Shatmojid Road, starting from Shimanto Square up to say 27 number, you have lots of departmental stores, but this is a concentrated market because although there are many departmental stores, some of them are quite big. And these big ones have a significant market share, right?
Yes, sir.
Acha. Now you think, why does this happen? Why? This is food for thought for the next assignment. Why may this happen? কেন এটা হতে পারে? I'll give you a few examples. Agora, ওটার নাম কি, ইউনাইটেডের নাম কি জানো?
Unimart.
Unimart, হ্যাঁ। Unimart, Swapno and Kaji. These ones have huge investment. Once you have huge investment, you have huge managerial skills.
Yeah.
Okay, so they have an economies of scale. Now, if I'm a small grocery departmental store, for example, just opposite Unimart, you have Almas. Almas is not small, but definitely smaller to Unimart. They don't have that amount of managerial advantages like Unimart. So what happens in a market? Some farms will be a little bit more efficient than others. In any market you look at, a group of farms, some farms will be more powerful than others. So over time, these powerful, they develop some certain skills which give them some certain market power. This is known as concentrated market. There are many farms in the market, okay, but some of the markets are quite big. Sorry, some of the farms are quite big, other farms are quite small. Can you give another example like this?
You mean that some feature is different than other portion, other organization?
No. Acha, let me give you another example. Acha, এখন Elephant Road আসি. Elephant Road where I live is full of shoe shops, right?
Yeah.
But there are some very big shoe shops here. Number one, there's Bata. Number two, there's Apex. Number two, there's Bay. Okay, and I think oh yes, Lotto also. And there's another one called Lotto. But these four are not the only shoe shops in Elephant Road. There are many shoe shops in Elephant Road, right?
Yes, sir.
But these four are the larger ones. This is called a concentrated market. There are lots of shoe shops in Elephant Road. So if you just look at it from the sky, you'll say that, oh, this is a highly competitive market. No, this is not a highly competitive market, because a few of these shoe shops, they are quite big, and within their relevant market, again, the relevant market concept comes in now, they become quite large. So we've got, I gave you two examples. One is Shatmojit Road, the departmental stores. One is Elephant Road, the shoe shops. Now you think about other examples. Acha.
So conceptটা কি basically মানে একটা particular areaতে there are markets who have more power than the others.
Yeah, but why does this power arise? It can arise for managerial skill. It can arise for what do you call it? Economies of scale. You've invested a lot.
Invested
Okay.
lot, branding.
Branding, yes, right. But branding is a matter of time, right? Branding doesn't
Yes, sir.
happen overnight. It takes
It-
time. But once you
Functional.
establish the branding, then you get a market edge.
Yes, sir.
Once
Sir.
you've established it. Carry on.
স্যার কিছু অর্গানাইজেশন আছে যেটা একটা পার্টিকুলার মানে এরিয়াতে খুব বেশি পপুলার অথবা ইনফ্লুয়েন্স, বাট অন্য এরিয়াতে সেটা না। সো সেক্ষেত্রে ফর এক্সাম্পল যদি আমি এক্সাম্পলের কথা যদি আসি, ফর এক্সাম্পল ম্যাকডোনাল্ডস।
হুম।
ম্যাকডোনাল্ডস এর একটা পার্টিকুলার ইন্ডিয়াতে যেরকম করে ইনফ্লুয়েন্স, সেরকম করে মানে চায়নাতে ওরকম ইনফ্লুয়েন্স না, ওখানে আবার কেএফসির ডমিনেশন বেশি। সো সেক্ষেত্রে মানে এখানে তাহলে মানে কোন ফ্যাক্টরটা প্লে করতেছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি? দুটোই জায়ান্ট,
দুইটা জায়ান্ট, কিন্তু দেখা যাচ্ছে একটা জায়ান্ট এক মার্কেটে খুব পাওয়ারফুল, আরেক মার্কেটে পাওয়ারফুল না। That's your point, right?
ইয়েস স্যার।
In that case, think about the consumers. For some lucky fate, McDonald's managed to successfully market the Veggie Mac. India, most of the people are vegetarians, right? In
Yeah.
India, most of the people they prefer vegetarian over non-veg food. So what McDonald's successfully did, they marketed the Veggie Mac. Now what will KFC do? KFC is chicken. How can KFC do get a market in India? You tell me now. Have you thought it like that?
স্যার ব্যাপারটা শুধু মুরগির জন্য না, ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে যে ম্যাকডোনাল্ডস মার্কেটটা এই কারণে পায় নাই, অনেক মুসলমানরা মনে করতো যে ওরা মুরগিটাকে কিভাবে জবাই দেয় সেটা, ওরা হালাল ওয়েতে জবাই দেয় কিনা, এই জন্য ওরা মাংসটা খেত না, এই
মার্কেটিং
কারণে ওখানে
এটা
তাহলে now we can generalize one of the reasons is the consumers preferences.
Yes sir.
ইয়েস স্যার।
ঠিক আছে, for example, when these multinational corporations, just like the person who just mentioned it, is serving some meat, then naturally lots of people will have a little bit of doubt. In Bangladesh, we don't have that problem, but once you go to UK, and if you're a devout Muslim, you will first, the question will be, you will ask that,
Is it
the meat halal? Right? It's not, if it's fish, you don't worry, but if it's meat, you will definitely, even if you don't ask the host, you will ask yourself, is it halal? Right?
Yes sir. We
Yes,
did.
sir.
So in that case, one is successful here, not in another market. It could easily be consumer preference. Okay. So let's go
Yes,
to the
sir.
next one.
সো স্যার এটাতে বেসিক্যালি আমরা কনজিউমার বিহেভিয়ার, তারপর ডেমোগ্রাফিক ফ্যাক্টর, এগুলো সব কিছু কনসিডারেশন রাখবো।
হ্যাঁ, right.
ওকে স্যার।
মানে it's not straightforward, but মানে আচ্ছা, এখন আমরা তাহলে পরেরটা কি? আচ্ছা, fragmented market একটা আছে, আর একটা হচ্ছে consolidated market. One is just the different opposite of the other. Fragmented market মানে বুঝছো তো, you know what fragmentation means?
Sorry for the interruption, sir. তাহলে এর আগের ক্ষেত্রে আই মিন কনসেন্ট্রেটেড মার্কেটের ক্ষেত্রে কোন জিনিসটা বেশি মানে সবার আগে মাথার মধ্যে রাখতে হবে যে কনজিউমারের বেসিক্যালি চাচ্ছে, মানে ডিমান্ডটা কি ওইটা, or
Nah,
something?
that depends on what type of product it is. For example, if it is food and meat, and you are selling in a country where lots of people have preferences regarding the presentation of the meat, whether it's kosher, whether it's halal, okay, then it becomes an issue. But if you are selling Pepsi Cola or Coca-Cola, then you have to think about something else. Why is that Pepsi is more popular in India but not in Bangladesh? Taina? Isn't Pepsi more popular in India?
Yes, sir.
But in Bangladesh, you see the reverse, that we have Pepsi, but Coca-Cola is more popular in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
So why is that? Coke and Pepsi are literally the same thing. Ingredient wise, so then you have to think about what could be the other reasons. Achha, fragmented means, fragmented from an economic point of view means that the farms cannot get together. This is fragmented. If they can get together over time, then what happens? Merging hobe na? Farms will merge. If the nature of the market is such that the farms are fragmented, fragmented means they cannot get collude, they cannot get together. This is the definition of fragmented market. Then concentrated market would be, over time, some of these farms can merge with each other. In the telco, Robi has merged with Airtel, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
What Robi did, Robi bought Airtel. So what happened? Now it is Airtel namta uthe geche. They use the name Robi on its own. So what has happened? Robi and Airtel, once they merged, they got more market power. This is the definition of consolidated markets. Over time, the number of farms reduce.
The consolidation means it's group of concern.
No, group of concern na. Acha, wait. Now let me go to the AJ. Consolidated means the relevant market where the number of farms has declined over time. দুই ভাবে decline করতে পারে। একটা হচ্ছে some of the farms have left the market because they could not do business. So what happens? The existing farms then started to become enjoy more market share. another way consolidation হতে পারে সেটা হচ্ছে farm X buys farm Y and Z. So from tomorrow, XYZ becomes one farm. So what happens? That particular farm becomes more powerful market share wise. Okay? Acha. তারপর হচ্ছে what did Facebook do? When Facebook started to become large, Facebook bought Messenger, Facebook bought
WhatsApp, Instagram,
right? So they started buying all these social media tools. So what happens in the process? If you look 10 years ago, there were lots of farms, independent farms, but the nature of these independent farms was such that over time they now become smaller and smaller. So it has become more monopolized, right?
Yes, sir, there are more. And right now the numbers are decreased, but the market for Facebook increased.
Eto ha eta decrease করলে তো it will increase, বুঝছো না? আচ্ছা, fragmented market কি? Can you expect in Dhaka New Market, Kacha Bazar, that some of the farms will merge? What do you think? Can you picture some of the farms in Dhaka New Market, Kacha Bazar, they are merging, or in Karan Bazar?
Sir, they can if
They can,
want.
but do they do?
Very unlikely, sir.
No, sir.
Very rarely, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
But in the case of Facebook, with social media, in the case of our telco, we can assume that over time, historically, these markets have the number of farms have declined.
Yes, sir.
But in the context of say Dhaka New Market, Kacha Bazar, Karan Bazar, Kacha Bazar, we can't expect that two fish sellers are going to merge over time.
Yes, sir.
So another characteristics is that in a fragmented market, we can expect that there will be serious competition because nobody will have that much market share. But in a consolidated market, especially in technology related markets, over time, it has always been seen that the number of farms has declined. So the decline can happen for 101 reasons. So for example, the cigarette and tobacco, this is another example. Acha. This one is very simple. Threat of substitutes and complements. How many of you have an iPhone? What? The entire class is Android.
Yes, sir.
I have.
Yes, sir.
Thank God we found one person. Who is that person who has an iPhone?
Mohammed Suman, sir.
Muhammad Shuman. Okay. Anybody else has an iPhone?
Yes, sir, I have.
You have.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay, another person has iPhone. Acha, iPhone এর একটা problem আছে না with the lightning cable?
Yes, you cannot share data with like Android.
That means you cannot share data with anybody outside iPhone, iCompany, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one thing is sometimes farms design their products in such a way that they'll make the business with you later, not now. They'll give you the phone for a reasonable price, but the moment you want to buy a cable, that cable is compatible only for that particular phone. The moment you want to buy earpods, you cannot use Android earpods with iPhone, can you?
Yes, sir.
You
Only
can't.
with iPhone.
It's very difficult, right? So what happens is, just look what I've written here. How difficult or easy is it for substitutes or complements to be available? If you can make substitutes and complements difficult to acquire, then you have enjoyed some degree of market power. Maybe you can't make the enjoy the market power now, but if you sell your product later on, the person has to come to you. For example, in the context of cars, lots of cars have tailor-made parts. For example, Bangladesh ki hoy? Toyota is the largest car manufacturing car seller, right, in Bangladesh?
Yes, available.
So even if you go to Nijum Deep, okay, south of Hatia, you will find that there's a Toyota yeah, repair shop. So what happens? Most of the people in Bangladesh, because Toyota over time has built this huge network, people in Bangladesh, no matter how good or how cheap another company's car could be, people will not buy anything other than Toyota, right? Do you agree? Most people will buy Toyota, and some very few people will
Yes,
buy.
sir. Maximum time, Toyota comes first. I mean,
Toyota,
because
maybe in Dhaka city, we'll find lots of alternatives. But if we go to, say, Thakurga, you go to Jessore, you go to Kushtia, you will find that Toyota is the #1 brand. Because Toyota, what happens? Toyota, see, Toyota makes it very easy for their compliments to be available. So what happens if you have any kind of problem, you know that you can fix your car. That's why Toyota enjoys a serious amount of market power over other companies compared to in Bangladesh. Acha, entry ta ki? How difficult or easy is it to enter into a relevant market? Acha, when COVID started in 2020, what was the price of a mask? One-time use mask? Does anybody remember?
That 300 taka, 400 taka per mask in
Ah.
95.
N95. Okay, there was they were no, I'm not talking about the N95. ওই যে যেগুলো এখন 8 টাকায় বিক্রি করে না, one time use.
30 taka,
That's the
sir.
whole box.
30 taka, 40
The
taka
whole box,
piece.
they sold maybe for 1000 taka or 1500 taka.
1500 টাকা, how many were there? 50.
50 pieces.
Yeah, right. And that means each piece was roughly 30 taka, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now,
sir. 30 taka, 40 taka piece.
30 taka, 40 taka. Yes, you guys are correct. That's the exact price it was. Today, that same mask is being sold for 6 taka. Right?
Yes, sir.
Acha, why? Let's see. There's a logic behind it. When the COVID happened, it got out that you need a mask. Now, lots of the garments industry could have started making masks. Did they do that initially?
Yes, sir.
Not initially.
No, sir.
They didn't do that. They did it later when they realized that they can't sell their garments outside the country because there's no shipping because of COVID, etc., etc. So what they did, they switched from making shirts to making masks. এরকম অনেকগুলো garments factory এরকম করেছে. But
Yes,
did
sir.
this switch happen overnight? Or it took 2-3 months or 4 months? It took a few months, right?
Almost 1 month.
Okay. So if it is 1 month, if I have the capacity to make masks just like this in 6 hours, what will happen? I will definitely be able to sell it for 30 taka, 40 taka, which was the case 1 year ago. But then it's very easy to enter this market. Anybody can make a mask. Even if you have a little sewing machine at home, a Singer portable sewing machine which is not more than 8,000 taka. If you have it, you can make masks in your free time. Anybody can make, man or woman. So once people found out that that this market is very easy to enter, and some people are selling it for 30 taka. So if people can enter over time, what happens? Isn't your market share falling? Can you sell that same thing for 30 taka 6 months down later?
No, sir.
So another thing that we is, if it is easy to enter the relevant market, then the number of farms will increase. If the number of farms increase, then the market share of existing farms will also fall. Okay. Now, if it is not easy to enter a relevant market, then you can enjoy market power. Can any farm enter Karan Bazar and start selling?
No.
No. Can any firm enter Dhaka New Market, Kacha Bazar and start selling?
No.
করতে পারবে?
No, sir.
Acha, let me give you another example. Since I live in Elephant Road, I know, I observe lots of things over the years. Do you know Alpana Plaza? Have you heard of Alpana Plaza, the market where they sell musical instruments on level 3 or 4? Does anybody know?
That's Motaleb Plaza, sir?
Na Motaleb na, Alpana.
No.
Okay, there's a market in Elephant Road. It's called Alpana Plaza on level 3 or level 4. I mean, Barbara, I mix it up. That whole floor, they sell only musical instruments, guitars, harmoniums, whatever it is, only musical instruments, and a few shops that are for shingara and snacks. Now, if I want to go and buy a shop there, I cannot. Why? Because there's a committee there. I have to buy it through the committee. So once I go through a committee, isn't entrance more restricted? If there was no committee, what would have happened? If I have a shop there, I just sell it to any Tom, Dick, Harry. But if there is a committee, the committee will determine who will be able to buy and sell. In any case, if entrance into a market is restricted, then you can exercise market power. This entrance can happen for any reason. Okay, for example, in Karan Bazar, there is a committee of shops. You have to buy a shop or buy the selling space through that committee. So not anybody can enter Karan Bazar, although Karan Bazar is a huge market. They sell, their volume of sales is very, very high. So you think how you can restrict the entrance? Okay. এটা কি দরকার আছে? এর দরকার নাই। আচ্ছা, Dhaka Wasa is a monopoly, but is Dhaka Wasa a single buyer? Dhaka Wasa is a single seller when it comes to piped water supply. Is Dhaka Wasa a single buyer? Okay.
No, sir.
Does Dhaka Wasa hire engineers? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And is Dhaka Wasa the only firm that hires engineers in Dhaka city?
No, sir.
So what happens? We are seeing that Dhaka Wasa is a monopoly as a seller. It's a state-run monopoly because water is such a sensitive commodity. If somebody increases the price, a government can fall. People will get very annoyed. So that's why it's a state monopoly. But Dhaka Wasa is not a single buyer. It's not a single employer for things. So what happens is, just this is one reason why a monopoly can fail. A monopoly is a single seller in its own market, but not a single buyer of the things that it uses. This one, apatat amra rakhi. This one will explain in the next class. Acha. If it is difficult to enter a market, is it difficult to exit?
No, sir.
No?
Anyone can exit anytime, right?
Okay.
No, sir.
If I, for example, I buy Grameenphone tomorrow. Vodafone wants to buy Grameenphone tomorrow, and they buy Grameenphone. How much do they pay? They pay a few $1 billion to buy Grameenphone. Now, can they just make a decision and 1 week later we'll leave the market?
No.
If the entrance cost is very high, it means that entering the market is difficult.
Yes.
But once you have entered, getting out is equally difficult. If I want, আমি যদি মনে করি যে আমি আমার মানে বাঁশি বাজাবো আমার বাসার সামনে একটা থালা দিয়ে, and people who pass by, they'll pay me money. I can do that anytime, right?
Yes, sir.
And because I don't need any money to do it. And after 2 days, if I get bored, I can come back home and just forget what I did the last 2 days. But if I want to make a flute making industry and I commit myself, can I come back very easily?
No, sir.
So what happens is, the more difficult it is to enter a market, the more difficult it is to get out. So this is another cause of market power. This one is not that interesting. Eta ar kichui na je just, we've already discussed this. Just because 4 firms have 25% market share does not mean that they are মানে এখানে এটা অনেক কিছু হতে পারে। আচ্ছা, এখন হলো আমরা monopolistic competition শুরু করি। Okay, let me clarify one thing, then I'll be able to have I clarified what is homogeneous goods and differentiated goods?
No, sir.
I haven't mentioned differentiated goods at all.
Yes, sir, you discussed that.
I have, but I haven't discussed in detail, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, lovely. Then, okay, these are 2 pens. All right. Are they identical in your eyes?
No, sir.
No, sir. They're similar but not identical.
But I might be able to say that they are identical in my eyes. You know why? How do I define them? If my objective is just to write, then they are identical in my eyes. I know?
Yes.
If my objective is just to find a piece of paper and write, then they are identical. But if my objective is, this one is blue ink, this one is black ink, if I have to write a check, definitely they're different in my eyes. You can't write a check with a blue ink. They prefer black ink. So the thing is, if I can differentiate the product, that means make it different in the eyes of the consumer, I can exercise some market power. The local grocery shop in our neighborhood exercises price differentiation. Kirokom, doesn't he charge a little bit more, like somebody already said that they charge 10-15% more than the super shop?
Yes, sir.
So differentiation means they're similar but not identical. This, I think I have mentioned this before in previous classes. So they're similar but not identical. That's why I am not equally indifferent between them. Now, we were talking about brand reputation. Arong has one type of milk. Milk Vita also sells milk. Now, over time, Arong has created a certain type of clientele, certain type of people who have become loyal to their milk. Over time, Milk Vita has also created a certain type of clientele who are loyal to the milk that they sell. তাহলে কালকে যদি মিল্ক ভিটা যদি ওদের ইয়ের দাম বাড়ায়, দুধের দাম বাড়ায়, will they lose their market share?
Yes, sir.
Milk Vita.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
They'll lose their market share.
No.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
That means if my family has always taken Milk Vita, Milk Vita দাম বেড়ে গেছে, so tomorrow I'm going to start to buy Arong milk.
No, sir. It will never
I will never
happen
do that.
because of the preference.
Because in the eyes of the consumer, for whatever reason, the 2 milks are different. I might like Arong milk for one reason. I might even like Milk Vita milk for whatever reason. Okay, this is the first condition of monopolistic competition. The monopoly arises because I can make my product different. I can differentiate it in the eyes of the consumer. So the first thing is product differentiation. Okay. আচ্ছা এখন কথা হচ্ছে, is this product differentiation cosmetic or is this product differentiation real? Now, Lux, suppose is there anybody in this class who has a preference towards a particular color of soap that they use? It has to be a white soap, it has to be a pink soap, it has to be a blue soap. এরকম কেউ আছে? When they use their soap for their গোসল, they prefer a particular colored soap. এরকম কেউ আছে? Is there anybody in the class who always prefers a white soap or a yellow soap? Green. Asif Iqbal likes green soap. Green soap ki ase? Wheel Shaban. Huh? Wheel Shaban dekho tomra?
Cucumber flavor, that is also green.
Okay, that's also green. Okay, so somebody in the class said that they prefer green soaps. আচ্ছা এর পিছনে কোনো লজিক আছে? যদি সে সাদা সাবান দিয়ে গোসলটা করতে কোনো সমস্যা হতো?
No, sir.
For guys, any soap is fine.
Okay, no, for guys, some guys may like colored soap. That's why the thing is,
But will it
the
was good, sir.
differentiation. No, the differentiation can be cosmetic. It just can be a color. For example, if I want to buy a car, I might prefer red car. Another person might prefer a yellow car. Same model. So the color is just a cosmetic differentiation. Sometimes the differentiation is absolutely real. For example, iPhone for particular uses are better than Android. The people who use iPhone, they can come up with 101 arguments that iPhone is much better because of these reasons. If that is true, then definitely the differentiation is a real differentiation. So if the product differentiation is real, you exercise much more market power than if the product differentiation is cosmetic. It's just a matter of color. Green soap, another person might prefer white soap always. Somebody might Imperial leather soap এর নাম শুনছো? Have you seen
Yes,
Imperial?
sir.
আচ্ছা
Yes,
আমার
sir.
এক চাচা আছেন, আমার জ্ঞান হওয়ার পর থেকে দেখছি উনি সারা জীবন ইম্পিরিয়াল লেদার ছাড়া সোপ কিনবেনই না। আমি ছোট মানে 5 বছর বয়সেও তার বাসায় যাই, এখনো যদি যাই দেখা যাবে তার বাসায় ইম্পিরিয়াল লেদার ছাড়া কিছু নাই। Why? I asked him once, why do you like imperial leather? And he told me that he likes the box because it is red and yellow. That's why he likes it, বুঝছো? And that's why he never changed his soap in his entire life. So that's a silly reason, but that differentiation was just a cosmetic reason. It's nothing real. So if we want to create market power, if the differentiated product, what we need to know is it real or not real? আচ্ছা এটা এখন দেখো, we have already discussed this part. Monopolistic competitive market, there are many farms. Elephant Road, lots of shoe shops. Monopolistic farm competitive market is a market with lots of departmental stores. We talked about in Satmajid Road. Okay, but in Elephant Road and also in Satmajid Road, the market is segmented into two parts. In one part, we have concentrated competition. In Elephant Road, we have concentrated competition between Bata, Apex, Lotto, and Bay. These are the four big shots. These people will act just like an oligopoly. Whereas remaining part of Elephant Road, the shoe shops, are perfect competition. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No, sir.
Okay. In a monopolistically competitive market, there's two segments. In one segment, you will find few large shops like the shoe shops in Elephant Road. You will find Bata, you'll find Apex, and you'll find Lotto. Forget Bay. At the same time, you will find at least 100 shops who are also selling shoes. তো এখানে দুইটা ভাগ হয়ে গেছে না মার্কেটটা?
Yes, sir.
You go to South Masjid Road, we talked about departmental stores. The big department stores are Agora, Unimart, Shopno, and Kaji. But aren't there many other departmental stores there in this entire road? Lots of small
Yes,
departmental stores. So monopolistic competition in its relevant market is always divided into two parts. Number one, there will be some very few firms which exercise market power within their relevant market. How? For whatever cosmetic reason, Unimart has a clientele who will go to Unimart only for whatever reason. Same happens with Shopno, same happens with Kaji, same happens with Agora. So these firms can enjoy some monopoly power. But at the same time, there are lots of small departmental stores in South Masjid Road. Okay, over there, competition is cutthroat.
Sir, is it like brand?
Yes, brand over time. Branding doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, right?
Yes, sir.
Branding is a time consuming matter. But your logic is correct. So we have two parts. Part one, the like perfect competition over here, as we say. Okay, and part two, we have a market that has monopoly and rival tactics. Okay, we don't need this. Oh, এগুলি আমরা already আলাপ করে ফেলছি. Homogeneous product is identically in isomorphic concept, differential product is theta. What about this? এগুলি আমরা আলাপ করছি. The differentiation could be cosmetic, like what is the color of the soap. Okay, real differentiation when there is serious problem in quality. Two segments, we've done this as well. Okay, brand loyalty. Okay, this we will do it in oligopoly to করব আমরা. আচ্ছা, এই these are some examples of monopolistic competitive markets. Fashion industry. Is fashion industry shirts a monopolistically competitive market? What do you guys think? Huh?
Sir, can you please repeat the question?
Acha. Shirts in Dhaka city, is this a monopolistically competitive market?
Yes, sir.
Acha, yes sir je bolche. Why do you think yes?
স্যার ডিফারেন্সিয়েশন করা যাবে। তারপর স্যার এটা হচ্ছে আপনার এটা শার্ট তো শার্টই, মানে শার্টের অল্টারনেটিভ তো আর কোনো কিছুই পাওয়া যাচ্ছে না, রাইট? তো
আচ্ছা, শার্ট ইন্ডাস্ট্রিতে কি aren't there some big labels?
Yes, sir.
Those labels exercise monopoly power.
Yes, sir.
At the same time, at the same time, if you go to ODC, opposite Dhaka College, আমি যেখান থেকে আমার কাপড় চোপড় কিনি, কারণ nobody looks at me, so I don't, and even if they do, I don't care. You know, do you know ODC market opposite Dhaka College?
Yes, sir.
Very good. ODC market আমি জিনিসপত্র কিনি, আর ওখানে does any one of the sellers have a brand image?
No.
No.
So what happens? These same shirts, you see, if I buy from Katsa, if I buy from any other Aronger whatever, rich man, poor man, whatever, huh? Rich man, poor man doesn't matter. Oh my God, ওখানে তার মানে গরিবরা কিনতে পারবে না, ঠিক আছে, কি আর করা।
স্যার গরিবরা রিচ ম্যান থেকে বেশি কিনে মনে হয়।
না, গরিবরাই তো বেশি কিনবে, তার দেখাইতে মানে ফুটানি দেখাতে হবে না যে আমি কিনতে পারি, গরিবরাই তো ওইসব জায়গায় বেশি যাবে। তো
তারাই বেশি ব্র্যান্ড শো করে।
হ্যাঁ, নিয়মিত তাই।
সেম প্রোডাক্ট মার্কেটে পাওয়া যায়, জাস্ট শুধু ব্র্যান্ড ট্যাগটা থাকে না।
হ্যাঁ, সেটাই। And if you're not that choosy with the labels, who cares? It's better to go to that part. Now, কথা বলার উদ্দেশ্য হচ্ছে, in a monopolistically competitive market, there's two segments. Look at the শাড়িজ, বহু দোকান কিন্তু শাড়ি বিক্রি করে ঢাকা শহরে, but there are some branded sarees. Okay, for example, where are the branded sarees? One হচ্ছে ইয়েতে যে কি বলে মালিবাগ, মালিবাগ তো না, আর বিকনেস স্কুল যেখানে বেলি রোড, রাইট, বিকনেস স্কুলের ওখানে যে বেলি রোড আছে, that is that those are high end shari markets, but at the same time you have low end shari markets. So the market or monopolistically competitive markets are segmented into two parts. One part exercises monopoly for 101 reasons. They have created a brand image over time. Their product is definitely better than others for quality wise. Okay, so they can exercise market power. At the same time, there are lots of sarees outlets who are experiencing cutthroat competition. Okay, acha multiplan একই অবস্থা না? Have you come to multiplan, you guys?
Yes sir, yes sir.
You have lots of shops that sell that are third class. At the same time, you have all some very leading what do you call it, brands in multiplan and IDB as well.
Yes sir.
Okay.
স্যার
স্যার মনোপলি আর মনোপলিস্টিক এটার মধ্যে পার্থক্য আছে?
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা, monopoly means one seller. Okay, monopoly, mono. Duopoly means two sellers. Oligopoly means few sellers. আচ্ছা, পার্থক্যটা কোথায়? If a farm is a single farm in a market for whatever reason, that farm will exercise the entire market share, right? Okay, it বোঝা গেছে? If there is a single farm in a market, we call it monopoly, and that single farm exercises entire market share. ঠিক আছে তো?
Yes sir.
Okay, if there are two farms in the market, it's not a monopoly, but isn't it that each farm exercises a huge market share? That means market power. Okay, there are two main beverages in Bangladesh. One is Pepsi Cola, one is Coca Cola. There are others as well, but এই দুটাই main না, Pepsi and Coca Cola.
Yes
Okay,
sir.
so they're not a monopoly, but each of the two companies exercise significant market share. Oligopoly তেও তাই. If there are few farms, then the farms exercise market power. This is called monopoly. আমাকে প্রশ্ন কে জিজ্ঞেস করছিল monopolistic and monopoly পার্থক্যটা কি?
স্যার আমি আয়েশা।
Okay, Aisha. So Aisha asked the difference between monopoly and monopolistic. It's a very intelligent question. If we use the word monopoly, we're talking about one seller. By definition, if it is one seller or one buyer, that farm will definitely have market power. Acha, monopolistic means it's not a single seller, but they can exercise some market power. এবার বোঝা গেছে আশা?
It's like oligopoly.
হ্যাঁ, it's like oligopoly. হ্যাঁ, it's not many farms, but some farms exercise market power. Okay.
Thank you.
So, and monopolistic competition means there are lots of farms in the market, but it's like concentrated market. Some farms are very large, some farms are at the fringe, prante আছে. So that's why you call it monopolistic competition.
তার মানে স্যার মনোপলিস্টিকে অলিগোপলি ডুওপলি দুটেই আসতে পারে?
No, oligopoly duopoly অন্য জিনিস, ওটা আমরা নেক্সট ক্লাসে দেখব. That's a different market. Once we get to that market, then I can compare it with this monopolistic competition. Okay. আচ্ছা, এখন now this is something I think you need to read. এতক্ষণ আমরা যা বলছি that was absolute meaningless. এই যে the assignment topic, I'll fix the topic after the August 10 class, otherwise that section will become very angry with me. সেটা হচ্ছে the assignment topic will be what is monopolistic competition, what factors give farms market power in these markets. Acha, you tell me, what are the factors that give market power in a monopolistically competitive market? Geographical location for the neighborhood shop, তাই না?
Yes sir.
because the neighborhood shop in entire Dhaka city has no power. But within its own neighborhood, in the relevant market, it has market power. So this is one argument. Another argument could be there are 3 neighborhood shops in your neighborhood, but you normally go to only one. Most of the people
Yes,
go
sir.
to one, the other 2 they don't go for whatever reason. For example, in your Brack University, there are lots of tea stalls in front of the university, right? অনেকগুলো tea stall
Yes,
আছে
sir.
না? But
Yes, sir.
some of the tea stalls are more popular than the others. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you think that what are the reasons why some a particular tea shop, there's 10 tea shops here, but 2 tea shops are very popular, the remaining 8 are not that popular? Isn't this also concentrated market, monopolistic competition?
Yes, sir.
Because over time those particular tea shops for whatever reason have created a brand loyalty, a brand image. That's why most people, they go there. Those 3 shops, the other ones are doing business, but not as much as the large 2. Elephant Road, 3 big shoe shops, but there are many shoe shops here. Shatmajid Road, lots of departmental stores, but only 3 or 4 are significant. So what you do, you identify 3 or 4 factors. This is what the assignment will be. And then within the then you explain a monopolistic competition in the real world. That's it. বোঝা গেছে কি বলতে চাচ্ছি?
স্যার থার্ড নাম্বারটাতে কি আমরা কোন রিয়েল লাইফ এক্সাম্পল দিব?
হ্যাঁ. For example, you think about an example right now. Just think. Then we তারপর দেখি how it goes.
স্যার এক্সাম্পলটা যদি এখন দিয়ে দেই তাহলে আবার অ্যাসাইনমেন্টে লেখা যাবে?
Oh, that means somebody else will hear and they'll get an added advantage, right?
Because I have a real life example right now which I can write. I don't think if it is okay to share.
Okay, then you don't share. All right, they're very good. You're a strategic person, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Strategy. Oh, hello.
Sir, will you share this last quiz marks for us?
Last assignment.
Last assignment.
Yeah, আমার আর 4টা না 5টা বাকি আছে, বুঝছো? মানে what I did, আচ্ছা, can we stop the recording here? I think we finished the class.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.